Hello, my fellow travelers. Hope you had a good new moon, a good start to the Chinese New Year, and a happy Valentine's Day. I was trying to come to you this weekend, but it just didn't work out that way. I have, in my chart, I have a opposition between the moon and Pluto, which is giving me this sense of having no control. And it's been quite a journey to be able to ride with this. It's very good to know that you have that and that that's kind of what's coming down the pike for you. But my astrologer assures me that after you have one of these transits, that blessings and treasures are to come. So yeah, things are going all right over here. My mom is definitely making progress. We had to have a little discussion about her her mindset, in that she kept telling the same story of what is, and I wasn't seeing any progress, and that was really bringing me down. So I told her, we all already know the what is. Now we're going to talk about what is to come. So when anyone asks you what's going on, just say, I'm healing, I'm getting better. I'm healing, I'm getting better. And I have to say, in the last couple days, she's definitely made some progress, and it has become more of a journey of healing than stuck in the same story. So this definitely is a story for all of us, because part of the Aquarius stellium is for us to manifest what we want. And when we're just concentrating on what is, we're not making room and we're not lining up with what could be. So sometimes, or a lot of times, it's not so easy to not look at what is and go, okay, this is the truth. That's what she said, but it's the truth. I was like, the truth is subjective. You're saying it's the truth, but my truth is different than yours, and yours can be different from the one you have already as well. So I'll say the energy of this new Chinese New Year, the Aquarius, is much more thinking still, of course, and more, we can get stuck in loops, in a mind loop. Like, I was getting annoyed about something the other day. I was trying to sit down for a meditation, and it just kept coming up. And I was like, do I need to do something about this? Is this really real? And it's not really. I mean, you can feel out in your own life if it's really something or not. But it's just, we can get stuck in mind loops, and Eckhart Tolle calls them thought forms. And thought forms want to live just like anything else. So if you're used to having a loop in your head, or a loop has shown up, it wants you to pay attention to it so that it can live. But you don't need to. And of course, to think a different thought, we need to change the thinking, we need to think a different thought. So how do we change what we're looking at into what is to come? Abraham says it's a good thing to go general in the beginning. Everything is always working out for me. I am always guided. I am always open and receptive to a new opportunity that's going to be really good for me. And just start to point ourselves into a different direction. What do we want? What is the feeling of what we want? Like, here, I want my mom to heal. And I was so stuck in the story that healing wasn't happening. So, but now it is happening, and that's what gives you confidence and confirmation that our thoughts do create reality. So, what else can I say about this energy? It's not terribly emotional. We were told that it wouldn't be, except for these thought forms can make us think certain things. So what does Spirit want me to tell you about this? Slow and steady wins the race. really taking our time to see where we are cognitively at any moment. And whenever we need a moment to center ourselves, I've been sending around a meditation that has the male and female side of ourselves talk to each other. And so the female wants us to, has desires and wants us to implement them. And then the male side of us is the one that takes action. So sometimes we're not sure what the two of them are doing or if they're even communicating with each other. So to bring those two sides together is very helpful. And I think I'm going to make this meditation available to all of you on the website as soon as I can figure out how to do that. But in the meantime, to keep yourself in a place where you're paying attention to where your vibration is with what you're thinking. Yeah, because there's so many thoughts. There's so many thoughts. But when they're good thoughts, we really are off and running with them. Like a lot of good things worked out today that were a lot easier than I thought they would be. So I'm feeling energized by that. So that's the gauge of where we're at. I'm going to do one more time the enchanted map. I only brought 2 decks here. And okay, they're saying this is the new moon energy here. Into the unknown came in reversed. What a cool card. So let's see what this one says. This deck is really interesting because it's kind of like no other deck. And it has, she gets right to the point. This is Colette Baron Reed. So, trust and all will be revealed. All right, so let's read the upright first. Life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Now let's read the reversed. Inexperience plus overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation for which you're unprepared. Always remember that wisdom comes from experience. Keep an open mind and enter this part of your journey with alert eyes. Don't assume you know this territory. You may not recognize what is hidden by camouflage. This is not a time for careless adventure. Well, that's a good point. There is this sense of sobriety and really being focused on what you're doing, and to know that this really is a whole different vibe that we're going into for this year. I don't know how it's going to play out because there are so many scenarios of consciousness and realities that we can manifest that, it could be bad for some. It could be great. It will be great for others. So, with everything that we're going through here, it's really about keeping your immune system high, keeping your vibration of love and light high, and whenever fear, worry, irritation comes in, really address it as soon as possible so that you can really see what it is, because these thought forms are running around and they can take you in any direction, and a lot of them are unnecessary. So I would say awareness of how you're feeling at every moment, and if you need to make an adjustment and raise your vibration, then absolutely do so. If something's bothering you in this moment, then think about how the solution feels. Think about how a wonderful conclusion to a situation feels, and then point yourself towards that as much as possible. So, all right, I'll talk to you as soon as I can next time the opportunity arises. Have a wonderful week, and think kindly. Talk to you soon. And I'm available for spirit therapy, spirittherapy.nyc, if anyone would like a reading and to sort of delve into some of these things so that we can project our thoughts in a good direction for the future. All right, talk to you soon.